Yo, what's good, my people? What's good, my people? It's your boy Jason Kuna back again in the building. Good. Right. Cool. That's the playback. Yeah, man. Respect for everybody tuning in, kind of closer to the settings that we usually started out with you guys in late night settings. Not quite so late though, it's still a bit early, so we have some time to do some talking and definitely discussion. Definitely centering around the Reggae Boys new head coach search. We have some big fixtures lying ahead where we are going to be trying our best to be represented at the 2026 World Cup. Many people have said, it's maybe one of the better opportunities for us because some of the, so quote unquote kings of CONCACAF are already qualified because Mexico, USA, and Canada are hosts and they are already there. So that leaves 3 spots, a potential 5 spots for CONCACAF if you include the playoff options. So, yeah, what time like the present for Jamaica to make a World Cup? Currently, we are, rankings wise considered in the top 3 of the teams left that have to qualify for this World Cup. Of course, in the title tonight, we're going to talk about the Reggae Boyz coach shortlist. Chung, Ricketts, and Speid on same page. That's a question we want to know. We did hear some thoughts from those 3 gentlemen regarding, the process from Speid for the most part, and then for the other 2, just a bit of information as far as what's going on, and from Mr. Ricketts what he would like to see or his personal preference. So we're going to talk about those things, and then the last thing you see in the title there, FIFA rankings take hit. So we knew after losing 3 games in the Copa America we probably would have taken a hit in the FIFA rankings, but we weren't sure how far we would drop. So we're going to discuss that as the rankings did come out today, and we were able to look at that, and we're going to pull that up on the screen for you guys to see as well. All right, people. So in the building so far, big up yourself. Big up yourself, my boss. Blessed Earth strong, Yeah, man, big up yourself. Up move DNA. Or go on with their boat, they're on the streets. Duke, or go on. Early bird settings, yeah, man. You know the thing, go. Yes, namesake. We outside. You know our thing. All right, so yeah, so the first thing really we want to do, want to chop up some things that we saw around. We definitely also want to play a bit of the press conference that happened earlier this week. Mr. Chung, Mr. Ricketts, unveiling some new sponsorships, and definitely they also discussed a bit about the coaching search as well. So we're going to play a piece of that maybe tonight, just discuss it maybe. But the first thing I really want to do, people, is just go through some stuff in the news, talk about some names we have already heard, and try to discuss amongst ourselves, who is the right choice? Who is the right choice? What does the best choice look like? What does the best choice look like? Because really and truly, there's a lot of things that we would want to see in terms of the style of play improving. I don't think that Jamaica will ever have a team that is, fully possession based or anything like that. But I do think that, just the risk that we take on the pitch as a team in terms of trying to press teams, playing a little bit more on the front foot. These are things that I think all Jamaican fans have been clamoring for. So really and truly, we want a coach that will be able to give us something like that when we look on the pitch and watch our team play. So we need to go through at least some of the names that we've been given. We saw Rudolph Speid earlier today on Big Up Yourself, Manning's Man, and I Am Sure Sports, and basically they were trying to pry some names out of him, some very, I'll say, intelligent questioning by some of the callers to try to elicit a response that even if we couldn't get anything straight out, we could maybe pull something out of the answer, maybe eliminate a few pieces that we thought, so yeah, that's something that I thought was interesting today. quite a candid discussion. Some fans called in, and I think some of them gave a lot of thought to what they were gonna say. And yeah, I think yeah, it helped us out, it helped us out. Big up rapper, yeah man, Ernest Murray. Big up yourself to Cranky. Anybody who follows Cranky live program would have seen that we had a bit of a, I don't even know what to call it. Them say Cranky in a midlife crisis. That's why he's making music now. Um, you know, I love music, so I didn't care. You know what I mean? But yeah, did make people who were listening to the program would have heard that, a part of my life. Obviously, I was a rap artist at one point. So yeah, people would have heard a glimpse of that yesterday. If you know, you know. We know who we're not getting. Yes, he said some clues about who we potentially might not get and everything. Yeah, it was interesting. We're gonna touch on all of that tonight. Irv, yeah man. I was surprised when you gave me that information today, namesake, that he's gonna be stepping down after the Olympics. I still think that, looking at the Olympic schedule, I worry that it's gonna be a bit late because we have the game on the 6th. Players, clubs will have to be notified 3 to 4 weeks before. So ideally, you want the coach in so he can be picking, sending out his information to all the clubs, the releases. So that's the only thing, Jay. The timeline, I for praise that France get knocked out, but we don't really want wish bad for the woman them. But yeah, that's the only way because we're gonna need the coach in by a certain time to get the list in, and up, RR, what go on? We want a coach from Spain in the Liga, top 10 coaches, so we can build Jamaica in a proper condition. Well, I forgot big up, and I'm a virgin them made have a reasoning with today. And I'm upset with me, because he must say he want a local coach. I say, nah, brother, every day you come with you, And he must say, me, anything local, me not think good. That's what he must tell me, I'm gonna say, brother, there's levels to it, But he must pre it from a next angle totally. He must say, if the powers that be still there, what is the point of getting any big coach and paying them a bag of money just for the man? Can't deal with the people that we have to deal with. So I never really preach from the angle there. So when I ask that question in the thumbnail, who is the right coach, and I have certain people on the screen and certain things I'm going to say tonight, is that conversation today kind of opened my mind to like, maybe I'm not even thinking about this the right way, because some of the names and the people that I know available in world football right now, yeah, would I love to get them, but I know we don't have an unlimited budget, and even if we can afford to spend a little money on a coach, it's now the right time to do that. I feel like we need the best coach possible personally, because I do feel like there's an outside chance we can get into the World Cup in terms of, how it's set up. And if we take care of business next year in June, and hopefully in the first fixture we have against BVI, we put about 10 past them or 8 or something big like that, because we really need to get that goal difference, somewhat in line with the other top teams. Alright, so I was the best rapper in school with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air intro. Yo, that tune they big, RR. Yo, me not care. Anyway, they say, now this is a stuff. People, somebody around you must start do it too. Yeah, man. Tycoon. Bless. What go on, Tycoon? One Bassa. Tycoon say, every day Tycoon say, Bassa. Eddie Guna, up. Eddie, what go on? Yeah, man. Anybody else get them passport besides Holgate? Let me know, Eddie. Check. Juras Fortis. One Fortis Drew saying, Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Drew. Bless up. Louis Van Hal. Whoa, them man there. Big coach that, still. Energy 876 said no local or local band coach. No York, Rene, no Ole. Blow. So one thing we know Energy know for do. Him know if he say no. So Energy, what we're gonna try to do tonight, we're gonna try to see if you can forward with a yes. We wanna know what Energy want, Cause that we wanna know, because obviously we don't have a say in who is going to be the coach, but I would want whoever the coach is, I hope that it would galvanize the fan base, because I feel like sometimes the fan base very coming like politics in America right now. Everybody just step on different side. Is there a candidate out there that can fully galvanize everything? The players, the fan base, everybody just get in tune and in sync. Is there that candidate out there? They will laugh. We can't just be talking about the top 10 coaches to coach us. Do we have the money to pay for that hiring? Yeah, it's a good question. We have to be realistic. Some coaches will open up the door to more players. Now, that is something I do agree with. That's why I feel like that whole Ole thing, when I really thought about it, I was like, well, if he's interested, I know that a factor that could be at play, that obviously, we've heard for a while now that Greenwood is interested, and lately I've been getting a lot more promising reports. So maybe to get that over the line, a coach that actually coached the man already in his career. So, maybe we need something, say Craig, but we want to make it this World Cup. Yeah, that's the thing. We need, I think it's a need as well. We need to make the World Cup, honestly. I think just for people to keep the hope that they have for this team and this, everything. The only candidate out there that can pull everyone together was Crucified 2000. So we need divine intervention. We do need something. Well, yeah, Ernest and Craig Taylor agree on something. We need something. Los Blancos say one Ole badness. Okay. So, say as the day are going on, the Ole the positive side to Ole coming out, I hearing more and more people. All right, see, Charles Brahma said the Ole option would be great regarding the England pool and developing a pathway for JPL players into Europe. Well, that's true, because obviously him having links in Norway. That's a good avenue for some players to go as like a introduction to Europe type of area. So it could have mutual benefits. And Speid always say, the coach will have to keep his local camps and try to look at the players there as well. So that could be beneficial for them. Could be. At least him have some people him can call. Just to let them know, hey, I have this player, you need to come look at, or whatever the case is. All right, so 15 minutes in, let's go ahead now and look at the at some of the print media, some of the articles that have been out surfacing about the candidates, because on the thumbnail tonight, we had a few faces. Of course, Dwight Yorke, Miguel Coley was on there as well. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, of course, and there was a large mystery coach there as well. Who knows? It might be me. It might be my face behind that picture. You never know. Yeah, because they got a lot of candidates, and when I spoke to my agent last, he said that some nations had reached out, and not a joke. I don't want the job, people. I don't want the job. I'm not qualified. I do not want the job. Oh, I go on here so. All right, so I'm trying to pull up the. All right, here we go. The Dwight Yorke article. While mad that people, you don't know, smash the like button. How long the show? How long the show I go on? I'm gonna ask for a like. All of the YouTuber them, I go beat me now and say, yo, you know, do your job, brother. So listen, smash that like button, share the video, subscribe. Yeah, man, do those things for me. Do those things for me. Smash the like button, hit the share button, and subscribe. Channel will steadily grow. We soon about the 1K once we reach it, so we just go and shot it after that. See? Yeah, man, we just do it things same way. But yeah, this is nationwide. And this is from yesterday, the 17th. Wayne Walker, big up yourself. Yeah, man, my father brethren that Wayne Walker. Yeah, man. So, the Jamaica Football Federation has confirmed that former Trinidad and Tobago and Manchester United star Dwight Yorke is indeed one of the 40. So, they never have a short list yet. They have a long list. So, one of the 40 on their long list looking to become the head coach of Jamaica's national men's senior team. The 52-year-old Yorke did not apply for the job himself. However, his resume was sent to the Federation indicating his interest in the post left vacant by Heimer Hallgrimsson, who resigned a few weeks ago with 2 years still on his contract. The Mirror newspaper in England first reported that Yorke is a popular choice of the English Premier League players in the Jamaica squad. Yorke is currently the holder of a UEFA Pro license as well as his A license. The JFF has had upwards of 40 expressions of interest in the role they expect to fill by the end of August. Meanwhile, the technical committee of the JFF, which will make the final recommendation to the board on their choice for coach, says the process is moving smoothly. The technical committee says it expects to finalize a 4-man shortlist in 24 to 48 hours, after which interviews will be conducted. All right, so that was, as I said, yesterday, people, and that is Dwight Yorke. So we did get some news yesterday from some of my fellow YouTubers that Dwight Yorke was on there. Saw an article in the Daily Mirror as well. And it was confirmed in the press conference as well by Dennis Chung. Initial thoughts on the Dwight Yorke, I pretty much understood how he could have gotten, at least an idea to want to put his name in the hat, because he's a CONCACAF legend, basically, in terms of his international career, and also to a larger extent his club career, obviously with Manchester United winning multiple trophies, bagging plenty goals. Definitely a legendary player for Man United. And my problem with his name coming up in this was just, I was hoping at this point of the process where we are, what we need right now, I think I need a manager that has a lot more experience than what Dwight Yorke would bring to the table as far as management is concerned. Now, I understand that it's very difficult for someone that looks like Dwight Yorke to get managerial positions, and that is just a fact. That is, if you want to dance around that, that's your business, but that is just a fact, people. So, how much does that play into his lack of experience, right? I don't know. But at the same time, for him to get a job and manage 18 games, I think it was, and then have it come to an end, it didn't look the best. It didn't look the best. So I was not really, I was indifferent about it. I'm like, okay, great. He's interested. I never really thought that he would become one of the main ones. And based on my sources and what I've heard about the candidates and everything, I don't think that Dwight Yorke, I would be surprised, at least, put it that way. I would be surprised if Dwight Yorke was on that short list, right? I would be surprised. But that was some news we got yesterday, so I wanted to talk about that briefly. Now let's look at some more recent news again. Wayne Walker definitely working hard during this whole process. He had another article today, and it says Ole Gunnar Solskjaer leads the pack to be national head coach. Simoes also applies. So Ole the big boss, yo, no matter what you do, when you're a Jamaican coach, somewhere in the back of your mind or in somewhere around, you're going to see this Brazilian man right there, just like that with a face there, with him Jesus Save shirt. Yeah, man, you're going to have to deal with this brother and the ghost of him and what he did. Zine, so it's just funny that your first ever article to do with Reggae Boyz, Simo is in it. I found that kind of hilarious, people. I don't know if you guys thought about that like I did, but when I saw that, I was laughing so hard. Like, yo, them couldn't just write the next article about Simoes. The man them have to drop Simoes in the man article. Jeez. I'm so I'll go on in the chat real quick. Ole have many positives. Elite Sports, well, go on. Yeah, man. I open to tune in to Ryan show tonight, I feel like I'm not going to play the press conference too much because I see Ryan that play it as well. But maybe some people never hear Ryan one, so just let me know in a little minute if you don't want to hear some of the press conference as well. Charles Brahma, it's ideal right now. Europe has a pool of talent which can continue to move JFF forward, but we shall see. JFF love to surprise people. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Talk about, I don't know if you know about baseball, Charles Brahma, but when you talk about curveball, yeah, man. Sometimes JFF in a wrong sport, a curveball them throw sometimes. Ole make more sense to bring a lot of attention to Jamaica. He knows how to deal with big name players of experienced coaching at the highest level. That's true, Tycoon. Man, is him the tech PSG scalp when them beat them in the Champions League? Was that Ole coaching that team? I'm pretty sure. Tycoon, you couldn't have said it better, bro. Yeah, I mean, look, him have pedigree, and I mean, my first when I first started, I was like, NASA, but I think that had more to do with like the whole Ole at the wheel, and I don't know, as a gunner. But when you really pre it, I mean, was he really bad at Manu? Was Ole bad at Manu? Let me know. I don't think was Ole bad at Manu. I'm gonna pull up the transfer market and see how him farm look in a minute too. When we're going through all the candidates that we have heard of, because we can speculate, but I rather work with the ones that we know about first, and then we can start our wish list as well. I would love a situation like Ole and Paul Wall. Yo, anyhow, Paul Wall forward, And I saw the rapper from Houston the name. Now Paul Wall in the name with the grills. So I know you talk Paul Hall still. Ole and Paul Hall. So you really think Paul Hall would have forward block and do another assistant work after him get the work as the head coach one time? I wonder. Because them say, them will give the coach whoever them pick at least the power for pick him, in backroom staff if him want. Speid says him want a one. Them are gonna appoint a local coach and them are gonna try rotate it if they can. We don't want to train that man for coach with them bad mind like Jano. Yo, but the next thing to about Yorke, the other day me say the minute the man forward on TV and talk about doubles better than Patty, a fire we're gonna fire him, Yeah, man. Aki Baba on the 40. Give Yorke the job. Yo, Brent, one thing, Brent. I rate because you always have some take where nobody else not have. Man say, give him the job. Hassan Salihamidzic, former Bayern coach. But him not there in energy, him not there in him not there in like management and thing. Like him not run Bayern one time. Him not really manage our coach. So you say like behind the scenes them thing, them man they a film thing. I guess him probably have him badge them just to see him still. Alright, so you give me a yes. I ask for a yes, you give me a yes. Hassan Salihamidzic. It's a new one. I never heard that one there. And yeah, me do some research energy and see how good that sound. Seems JFF technical team support Manu. RR the same thing. I said today and them say, yo, is one bag of United people me I see, you know. I'm swear I thought I could have swear say Rudolph Speid same support Arsenal. So I don't know. Duckland say I will always rate Simoes. Oh, you mean they ain't must rate Simoes? You must rate Simoes, man. Or you can't rate him. You have to rate him. Yeah, man. Bring in the general Rene Simoes. All right. Greg say, yo, bring him in. No itching. Big up yourself, Mr. United. What go on? Yeah, man, everybody in the building, make sure you not smash the like button. Duckland say he should be the TD. Well, if him go be the TD, you know, I think it would have been difficult for bringing a weight name the manager, you know, like a Euro manager, you know. You'd have to bring in a South American. Because how that would have worked. I mean, I don't know still. Even though the TD really not supposed to tell the head coach what to do. The TD really did it for, you know, set the framework. This is not work experience position. So energy fight against the York signing, you know. Danny Dread up, you know. Yo, Danny Dread. You see through there, probably do some calling, you know, cause you always have some enlightening phone call more while, you know. I'm not telling a lie, you know. Jason Guna TV, you must play the press conference. All right, me play it. I'm gonna just play a piece though, quite long, you know, about 30 odd minutes, you know. I really want to take up the whole of the show just to play that. But I have some parts in the way. Yeah, I feel like them word play. So I'm gonna do that. I was just over Ryan and everyone is telling him he needs to drop the Liverpool thing as he does not want a Man U coach. Well, me not gonna go so far. I mean, yeah, me a gunner and everything, but if who coach Man U who would I rate? Like Louis Van Gaal as a man say, if Louis Van Gaal rated say my coach me not gonna say yo, just through your coach Man U or this or that. That would alright with me. Danny Dredd said poor tactically. Jaja. He attack. I must Yaki attack. Or well, maybe not. Maybe Ole attack. I'm not sure. Yeah, man, Ryan, make them know. Make them know feel the like button, man. Make you dead with laugh unstoppable. It's time for Liverpool fans and rivalry fans of United. Please let it go. Tycoon, stop going so car if Reggae Boyz did have a choice between name? Well no. Come think. Alright, Tycoon. If we could have get Xavi or Pochettino, which one did I want coach Jamaica? Or Hansi Flick, since he might coach now. Rate him, but don't want him. Not 98, 70-year-old. Yeah, man. I think football pass it down, you know. That's why I not even put McLaren for my thumbnail today, because when I hear that one, them say, no, man. No. Prefer Paul Hall over Yorke. But the two of them experience-wise kind of low, but what I say, Paul Hall at least have that notch under him belt where I see him work at the development level as well. So you have to kind of, I mean, I give him the slight edge as well over Yorke too. I mean, Yorke, as a player, definitely the different levels, but as a manager, developer, coach, yeah, the only thing that scare me about Paul Hall is like some of him choice them when he was coach as far as personnel and players when pick. I never really understand when they are going with still. Yeah, the football did look better than Grimmy, but I don't know. Some of them team never the man pick brother. Can know what go on at some the same thing we want ball about with Speid. I say all of them thing there too. Cause I remember say hey, at least me not too talk. You know, for just using the head. Play it for your support. Lots of people don't want my show. Oh. Okay, Ryan, I say, yeah, people not gonna hear it 2 times because a lot of people not watch film show. Nah, man, I talk about Ryan. Enough people watch your show, watch my show. What do you mean? Give me Ole over Vanny. Oh, yeah, that's say Ole over Louis Van Hal? Mad. Me not agree with that. Even though Van Hal old still, you know, him well old too, you know. Only on his counter attack and we can't play ball and put away small teams. Okay. So Ole the attack when you say poor tactically. Yeah, because I think that was the biggest knock on Ole. He may get some results in some knockout competitions and thing, but he never, and I say he did actually play with Manchester United like a smaller team, you know, like some like just very set up, you know. But one thing, you know, him they get the best out of a lot of him attacker them, you know, with that same style, you know, Rashford, Greenwood. Him get the best tune out of Martial for United out of the whole of them. So, I don't know. But I agree, Danny Dread, that I feel like a lot of Jamaicans still would have vexed with the style. Because a lot of Jamaicans don't think counter attack is the only style we can play. Which me agree. Me not think we have to play that way then neither. But one thing we say, him did get the best out of a lot of players where we see other coaches go now and can't get nothing out of them. Or you know, it's not as good. What about Greg Berhalter? I mean, I feel like it would have make sense and thing, but here the problem with Berhalter now. The only thing women never like about Berhalter in his time with the USA, I feel like when he used to go up on the road game them in a Central America and them place there with USA side, him always struggle. So if him there do that with USA side, have such a big difference in performance from home to away, I'm worry about that. That's the only worry I would have with him. But I feel like him style of play would have good because him is a front foot coach. The man not play no sit back football. So I don't know if it would have been suicide with Jamaica side, but at least the fans them wouldn't vex because we are attack and we are press. Ole is the man for the job, Mason Greenwood, favorite coach. Ole, please leave Barcelona out. Tycoon answer my question, you know. I say Hansi Flick or Patch. Because if you ever pick Hansi Flick, me know say you're biased. 16-7. Right, Ernest Murray. You know what I talk about Ernest Murray. That's why I'm surprised so much people are ball for him, you know. The amount of people that have beat the 16-7 thing. Up like 7, 16-7. Everybody there beat it, you know. So I'm kind of surprised that him have so many fans, but I think Grimmer really give a lot of people PTSD. So many people hate how we play under him as a coach and the style or lack of it, I guess you would say. Or lack of a style that we would like. Because I don't think him never have any style. It just was a style that never suit with fans, you know. And Grim would have maybe tell you the style suit with team because the rankings do what them do. And it wasn't until this Copa run that the rankings kind of say, where you go, you know? I'm going to close the show with the rankings tonight, people, if you never check it yet. Energy is not digging the Berhalter thing. Nobody ever give Yorke a U12 academy team to coach and people calling for him. No way. Yeah, I mean, I think Yorke is like, I think most people that would have say Yorke is probably former players themselves because we know may I say like me play pro or nothing like that, but footballers typically are gonna have more time for a former footballer. Typically. But yeah, I don't see it with Yorke personally. Van Hal turned into the best counter-attacking team in the world at the time. He had to do that because of the players we had. Yeah, Louis Van Hal gets some cussing from Dutch fans as well. Like the style where him always like whenever he was a coach, it was like him forward with the back five thing, and them I say, yo, Haaland don't play like that. What is, but him get results with the team. That Van Persie team, when Van Persie do the diving header against Spain, when them we matched them, I think it was 2014. Man, that team was dangerous, man. Robin are doing things still. Big up yourself, Badgio. Yeah, man. Some rapper dead, Any rapper test. Who is the US new coach? Well, at Charles Brammer, up to this point, they haven't announced a new coach yet, but a lot of speculation. And I wish we were having the same speculation for us, because I think he would be a good candidate. Patrick Vieira stepped down from his post at Strasbourg, and a lot of rumors that Patrick Vieira is the one that they're gonna give the job, But yeah, up to today, that's not today. 10th of July, sporting director say our immediate focus is on finding a coach who can maximize our potential as we continue to prepare for the 2026 World Cup, and we have already begun our search process. So, I'm still a look. I tell you one thing, them not tell a soul what go on. I heard some people calling into management show today making that same point, like, yo, why we are here so much, and it was interesting, I have to respect Speid for the answer him give him. Say the people them a ball for transparency, and obviously I can't come out and tell you the names of the people, but at least you can know how the process going, or what the plan is for the process, which I respect that. Anybody when I respect that, just bad mind, because him not for do that. Him not for do that. So only if Jamaica could get Luis Enrique. Okay, so you're a coach that from Barca you want. So making us say Pep Guardiola, brother. Luis Enrique. Or that the more realistic one, Luis Enrique. No York. Danny Dredd said no York, no matter what. If Paul wants to come back to the setup, U20 would be best. But right now, I wish Paul did in the U20, because this your team, yeah. Well, some prayers, yeah, man. Prayers. Wish them all the best. We better hurry before you say snap up all the area now. Hey, after that be some real Todd Bowley style business, Todd USA just running now and scoop up Ole. Cause Todd Bowley I'll call, and I wonder which side own goal play for, or the man a start up the Euro, Jay Young said we need to be realistic. I said, we are moved too mad, Jay. Yeah, man, if you're new to the channel, make sure you're not subscribing, man. Yeah, man, the channel needs to grow. We need to get at least 5 to 10 subscribers on the show, yeah. Come on, people. Subscribe to the channel, man. Then I laugh after Ole. I sing something. I don't know. You're a clown, Ole. Or what you do? Great America is struggling to get a coach who has won something in the past, and now they're going with Patrick, and he has not won anything. So Jamaica will struggle to find a coach who won something. Yeah, upbeat. I think that's not the most upbeat comment, but I think you're right, actually, because they haven't gone for Vieira yet. It's not confirmed, but it was just kind of strange that his name was coming up on, like, like chat sites and stuff that follow US men's national team and US soccer in general. I was hearing his name float around as a potential, based on him used to coach NYC, kind of have a history there with MLS and just US in general. So they thought maybe it could work out that way. Obviously a player that would command a coach that would command respect. I think he's, even though he's a younger manager, I think he's kind of old school in his approach, and I think some of the US fans believe that some of them players need a Because Berhalter, I think the knock on him from a lot of people was he was too much of a player's coach, trying to just appease every single person, not really the most disciplinarian type coach. I think Vieira is kind of different in that regard. So, yeah. But you're right, he hasn't really won anything. But to be honest, like what team has he had to win something with? You know? I mean, Crystal Palace ended the season great last year. I think them give up on him kind of quickly there personally. But it looked like them final manager know that we're going to get the best out of them. But see, this manager now going to lose, or him just lose Olise. I think Eze probably going to be gone. Mateta playing Olympics now. If him have a good Olympics, maybe him leave based on when him finish the season. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Energy said Patrick Vieira for me. Okay, so even over Salih Midzic, you say Patrick Vieira. Mad thing. Duckland are dead with laugh. I remember what I say. it probably was Ole Gunnar Sosa play 4-3-3. Tite. Brother, you don't really want Tite though? Tite don't really go out with nothing for Brazil to that. Patch would be a good choice. Yeah, I think we can afford Patch though. I think Patch willing for take such a pay cut, Ole for the job, one Ole badness. And next thing too, Ole now gonna be too expensive, brother. I don't know. But look at us snubbing Ole when the best we could have done was a dentist from people, but anybody really a snub Ole though? I think nobody has snub Ole. See, I say in Ole we trust. Jamaica U20 have played a 10 format, build house and every part. We say we have play a 1-10. Right now, I don't think you can afford that. Well, that's what I just wonder, Duckland. I say, yo, can we afford Ole? That's a good damn question, We don't need no club coach. We say we need to look for some international winners. All right. We get the chat a run. Go back to this article now. Left. Former Manchester United coach. Okay, technical. All right, let's see. Former technical director of Jamaica's football, Rennie Simoes, among those who have applied for the job to be head coach at the men's national senior team. Simoes guided Jamaica historically to their only appearance at the Senior World Cup finals in France 1998. Brazilian ended his 6 years in charge in 2000, but returned for a second stint in 2008. However, it is understood that the technical team is not keen on a third time for Simoes. Okay. And I think one of the brilliant callers did ask a question about is there any candidates? I think I forget how they framed it. Either they said, were there any candidates that you plan that are there that would be a rehire, or would you hire a coach you previously had, or something like that? And all Speid could do was laugh and say, good question, But basically, it seemed like him. Oh, no. What Speid did say was he has yet to see a coach who has come back for a second stint have a better second stint than the first stint. So basically, rule out, him not going to do it. So that was that. All right. Meanwhile, former Manchester United coach Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is believed to be the front runner for the job. Solskjaer is reportedly among the shortlist of 4 or 5 candidates to be interviewed for the post. Solskjaer and his former Manchester United teammate Dwight Yorke are 2 of the biggest names among the initial 40 who showed interest. The post was left vacant less than a month ago following the resignation of Heimir Hallgrimsson. All right. So that is Ole and Wayne Walker again saying that currently he is deemed to be the front runner. So Wayne putting his head on the line there and telling you, listen, this man right here is the front runner for the job. So what do you guys think? I mean, I think if we can afford Ole, and it's not going to set us back too far financially in terms of the other things that need to happen to run the program successfully, then I would say go for it if he's interested. You know what I mean? Because I think he does have the cachet as a manager, as a name that the players will respect day one. I don't think he's gonna have to necessarily earn respect of players, you know. I do understand the thoughts about, you know, his style of play being more of a counter-attacking one. But look, I don't know if a coach can come in and just change us overnight anyway. So let me ask you guys this. Who you think is a more attacking coach? Ole Gunnar or Heymere? Type in Ole or Grimo in the chat. More attacking. Who is a more attacking coach? Ole or Grimo? Ole would just be for name and hype, brother. Ole will get the job, brother. JFF want Ole and Ole want the job. Okay. So big league Lenezio Romano telling you, you know. Simo is trying to repair his legacy. Hope them aware of our bad grass. Yo, that's a one thing, you know. When we are send like for them, like, you know, maybe when them go through the interview process, we might send them a little, you know, print up or something about everything. Somebody needs to slip in one page with all the realness, show some bad feel and show some mad headline with some man writing in the paper before about farmer coaches and something. Yeah, man, you have to warn them, man. Them can't just be so like shocked, you know. Don't want bad grass excuse and food. Yo, me dad joking about me kind of was serious, you know, in that chat today, and I'm say, Speid, one thing you know want to do, you know, just make sure say the people them where you hire, make sure you give them some food in the interview process and make them eat it and tell us, say, yeah, man, this can go on. Because the people them did really serious about this food thing, you know. Or say Ole, Damien say Ole. Duckland clearly it says one of them, because he says a joke question. Energy say Ole. Ole will adjust his price because he wants international experience for his next job. That's a big point, you know, Ernest Murray. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, Jamaica have a lot of shortcomings when it comes on to like infrastructure, administration, all of those things, professionalism. But one thing that we have is an opportunity to take a team to the World Cup, and a coach's CV, that is a big thing. Very, very big thing. And who knows, maybe all the next job he want is the Norway job. And he want to get some international stripes under him belt. My problem with Ole is that he's a Norwegian, another Scandinavian, and he will be stubborn like Hallgrimsson to make decisive decisions. Yeah, but you can't, I mean, even though they are both Scandinavian, surely they have characteristics that would be different just the same. I mean, there might be similarities in their personalities, but that don't necessarily have to translate into them tactical decision making, you know. But me see what you say still upbeat. I just feel like Ole might have been exposed to coaching different type of situations. Even though Hallgrimsson did have his experience over there in Qatar, which I would have thought, you know, but I think Qatar and Jamaica is different. You know, the weather might be similar, but that might be where it ends. Tapa more attacking than Grimo. Jaja, you sure? Maybe still. Well, me never see Grimo play. Me know Tapa more attacking as a player, for sure. Ole. All right, so everybody say Ole. Even the blind man more attacking than Grimo. Ole will convince Greenwood to come. Yeah, that's something that at first thought I wasn't thinking about that aspect of it, you know. But that is so true. All right, people, we're almost an hour into the show. Let me see how the owner treat me with the like button because me get vexed, you know. I really want to get upset in the night. 56 like, no man. Me da go play the press conference, you know. Me da go play the press conference, but me nah bother play it. You can't deal with me a waste star. Why you can't just like the video, people? It's not hard. What if every 2 minutes me that say drop super chat? If to that get annoying, don't. And I say, yo, that brother, I just loan money the man want. Me not even ask for no super chat, people. Me just literally ask for like the video. Something when I cost you a dime. Just like the video. You know want me build a diss track for the whole of and done in a career. You don't want that. You don't want that, you know. Oh. Because they not like us kill off some career, you know. Them type of tune them can build phone and kill them, you know. What position did Grimmy play? Boy, me no know, but me go tell you say a defense. A defense about they play. But you know what? One time Grimmy never play like a celebrity match thing. Me never some clips that Grimmy play like a celebrity match thing one time. Let me know if me I make that up. I swear I see Grimmy play football while him there Jamaica one time. Big up yourself, Gunners. Yeah, man, people on forward go over Gunners channel have some good content. I think like evening on the weekend, them run out on Friday and them time there. Yeah, man. Good entertaining content. Always drop some short video as well through the week. So yeah, man. Some youths that can see them passionate about it and them do them research and thing and then put out them content. So yeah, man. Give them a strength and go over there and subscribe. If they're Gunners thing, you know, so they can't be so bad, you know. Them at least have that amount of sense. The press conference is nothing. Chung not making any sense. Well, listen, Bertha, I'm gonna play it, you know, because there's a lot of people that think Chung make a lot of sense when him talk, you know. Well, I don't know if it's a lot of them, but there are people that think that. So we need to figure out, you know, why them would have think that. We need to listen it. Because one thing we not for do, you know, Bertha, we not for just hear what the crowd are say and go with it. We need for form our own opinion, you know. Boy, Trump attack, you know. Jaja. Soon I have to leave that place, you know, people. Back at Jamaica. Yeah, man, Tycoon. Tell them to like the video, man, and stop the foolishness. Unstoppable, I did laugh. I want to go on, brother. Grimmy took 2 years to organize the defense. No, man, it never takes so long to organize the defense. Him take about a year to organize the defense, and him still organize the rest of the field. And we're still losing. Caribbean rivers and seas. Up. So you have a channel that show the Caribbean rivers and seas. Let me know. What that night thumbnail look like one waterfall. Yeah, we miss them place there, you know. Speid believe in defense. That's his philosophy. Defense first. That's his agenda. Okay, so you say Speid is hiring like an extension of what him would have do. So Speid would have play some rotted what name? Some rotted park bus play. Counter attack to Busy. And Jamaro Calvin would have played for it instead of, well, him probably kept tie now still. We say Chung sound like Biden. Cha. Lone mistake him a make. Alright, I'm gonna play P-side, people. Because as I say, I do have I do think that there's some things in here that is worth hearing. Whether for good or bad reasons, you know. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Good question, Charles Brammer. Good question. Yeah, we have some news on some reggae boys and reggae girls getting some moves. So while it's on my mind, let me just big up Deshaun Bernard re-sign with Sheffield Wednesday. So big up to him. Fan base very happy about that. A lot of likes and stuff on the social media today. So big up to the baller Deshaun Bernard, big defender. Happy for you to get your contract sign up and seal. Then also Jamal Lowe as well happened before, but also will be there at Sheffield Wednesday with Deshaun Bernard and Bailey Cadamartieri as well. Who you know, we don't know what the future holds, but he has a passport, so maybe the right appointment, you never know, could make his mind up. And then also on the reggae girl side, I saw today Chantel Swaby left her club in France and went to Leicester City. So that is great news for her as well. She'll be in England playing. So yeah, just want to big up those people as I remembered in my head. I wanted to do a show coming up sometime next week, probably, where we go through all the news for all the reggae boys, reggae girls who are on the move, and who have made moves this summer. So look out for that sometime next week, people, just to kind of get back to the pulse of the movements of the players in the off season. Maybe we'll get some more information on some players as well by then. So yeah, thanks for the question, and we'll have some content on that shortly, Charles. So look out for that. Can you imagine a World Cup in the USA with Trump as president? I just will have a field day. Oh, wow. Yo. Hey, one thing, Trump I got tell you see, the man might all use that as a way to get the presidency, you know what I'm saying? I saw this Copa America thing the other day, and they're having it here, but they told us we couldn't run the security. I would never let that happen. I see him, so the man that can spin anything, brother. Bless up yourself, Tennessee. What go on? For a minute, me not see you in the streets, Tennessee. I hope you're good, brother. Big up yourself. That's why you get Grimmy in the first place. Defense, Jason, read the room. So if you don't know, brother, let's read the comment them. Aldine, respect my brother. Yeah, man, a subscription. That's another way you can definitely support, Because the more people subscribe, turn on the bell, you don't know the thing, man. It's a knock-on effect. Chantel will be signed for Leicester, absolutely. Yeah, man. Happy fair, Good baller too, really good baller. All right. So, all right, me try to figure out if I play this thing first or let me just check something. All right, yeah, because this is the part where I'm not going to play in the press conference, right? But I still want to highlight it because you know why? People, me can cuss. Yeah, man, true work of me. Oh, true work of you. Yeah, man. You know that go sometime in Tennessee, like all them work thing you work, sometime it does go sandus. Yeah, man. You have to just do the work. So it go sometime. Y'all see how Cincinnati fans deal with Alvis Powell last night. No, what go on? Let me know what go on. I hope I don't know, none of them type of thing there, No, me never see nothing like that. Me never see nothing about that last night. To be fair, me never really all me did really do about is Dre performance back in a goal. Me never really check nothing else. I mean know John Bell did score a goal as well. Or maybe that was weekend. But me know the last game Seattle play him score a goal. I think it was his first MLS goal of his career, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely his first for Seattle. All right, so yeah, let me before I play part of the press conference, I'm gonna read this to you first. All right, because calling him monkey after he got a red card, all them thing they know. Chano star. Wait, so them do it in a Cincinnati? No, then no Cincinnati in play for. So him own stadium are doing that? Nah, man, that not right, brother. Cincinnati boy, I tell you. When I time them, you know, me day in a college I play ball, you know. One brother where mark me, you know, I play against a side from Virginia. And I remember if it was a throw or a con or something. Or then the man mark me, you know, and the man say, so when them let you off the plantation to play, I'm say, so what you say? I mean, I remember what I did do after that. I know I did foul him and get a yellow card or some man, you know. But I end up scoring another game there still. I want to score, I run straight to him. I say, you ever wonder why your sister them look so? And the man Bex. Man, the whole face turn red, you know, man. I say, yeah, man, that's a beer half breed sister you have, you know, and cousin, you know. I'm slap with the whole of your mother them and your sister, your auntie them. Man, Bex. Yeah, man, some people in the world I don't know, them different, yeah, man. Just not have no love in them heart, you know. Leon Bailey came on late second half, get the captain armband for 15 minutes in preseason. Everybody start run with it. Leon a captain Villa, they didn't even see the game. Yeah, man, me see the Instagram post and me did send it to some of my brethren them and say, oh, that Captain Bailey. And as soon as me said it, man, one of my brethren them I say, yeah, man, him play with all of the kids them, you know, and wear the armband, you know. So it just depends, because nobody never say, yo, Bailey a captain this year, that good, man. Everybody don't know, must be a story to why the man wear the armband, you know. But yeah, man, Tycoon, some people now go preach, so I'm just gonna say, yeah, see it now, him is a leader now. Now I say him is not a leader, you know, but him now go wear no armband, brother. That when decided, Professor Rennie Simoes would be my choice to turn around our program. He would work wonders with our current pool of players. Boy, Avis, I don't know, you know. You don't think the ship might have sailed for him? 70 years old, what, 30, almost 30 years later? I mean, I don't know, man. Football is a very constantly evolving sport, you know. I mean, yes, the principles might stay the same, but it's so different now to what it was even 10 years ago, 12 years ago. So to think a coach that was really doing it for the most part at least 20 years ago to come back now, and boy, that's a lot to ask of him, Avis. That's a lot. I will always have a place there for him because I was around when he was around doing his thing, and I was there and I saw that happen. But I just feel like the football moving too fast right now to go back so far for somebody. That's all. I don't know why people still talking about Simo is sentimental Tennessee for the most part, I would think, because there's no evidence to say him still can do it right now. JFF secures more sponsors, pleased with financial growth. I want to show this because this was a positive, right? No matter how small, no matter whatever, I do agree that any kind of sponsorship them can get. Take it, get it, because anything, every little thing can help. So this was about that. Jamaica Football Federation President Michael Ricketts says his administration has been making progress in improving the financial sustainability of the sport locally after securing 2 new sponsors. On Wednesday, the JFF revealed partnerships with information and communication technology company Smart Mobile Solutions and home and industrial improvement company Awnings Windows Doors and Shower Enclosures by Bernie Limited. SMS has contributed $800,000 worth of laptops, while AWDS has donated 2/10. Wow, so I don't want to really disrespect AWDS, but the man, look how much laptops that the man, and a 2/10, Jaja. But respect for the tent, them bosses, respect. Last month, JFF signed a $200 million deal with distillery giant Ryan Neville, and in April teamed up with marketing company 876 Stream. Ricketts says his team has been reaping the rewards of hard work. We've made a concerted effort to make the sport marketable, and we've succeeded to a degree because of the work of the staff at the JFF and our marketing department. Football in Jamaica is not so much of a difficult sell. As it is now, we're doing well. We just came out of Copa that was very exciting and filled with intrigue, but we just need to have a marketing arm that is willing to work, and I think that has helped us. He told Observer. When I spoke to the CEO of SMS, he said that he played football, so most persons who are in corporate entities have the experience of playing the sport of football. So once we get things right, once we do things on the field that makes the sport attractive, I think we will get sponsors. Our General Secretary has done an excellent job. Our Board of Directors have worked very hard, and I think we still have a lot more to do, and we'll definitely be crafting a way forward to ensure football remains a viable sport. So the guy is referencing here, SMS Managing Director Dane Spencer. I can vouch. He did play football. He went to school where I went to school, so I do remember him playing football. So he wasn't lying, people. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Dane, and thanks for getting involved with the sponsorship as well. Yeah, man. I'm sure the laptops will come in handy for the JFF. Technology generally is a facilitator and is really and truly supposed to make them operationally more efficient. They're going to have different programs for the referees, coaches, and a lot of these internal communications will flow through these devices. So when we provide them, it should make them more efficient. We just hope that's a small contribution towards taking them one step further in terms of being administratively sound. Dane, well said. Well said. They need to get more administratively sound. All right, and this is our 10th friends now. AWDS Chief Executive Officer Mark Anthony Bernard says he's optimistic there will be holistic development. He said, being a Jamaican, Jamaica is about everything sports, and also one of our aims is to be part of nation building. So in this way, we can contribute in building the sport of football. Hopefully, it will contribute to greater things. So this is just an opportunity to be part of something that's definitely Jamaican. Coming from a community level, we've always tried to develop our community in some sense. So reaching out in this way gives us a medium to show that we're definitely here to stay and see everything grow to what we all want to be. Ricketts is also hoping that more sponsors will come on board to help grow the sport. 1-1 Cocoa Full Basket, and we're just very appreciative of small companies coming on and making significant contributions. We got 5 computers and we got tents, which are something we really do need. And if every small company could come on and make a small contribution, then it would touch the lives of some boy or girl in some disenfranchised community, he said. Yeah, so I agree with all of that. And like I said, you want to have balance. I ask for balance all the time in the coaching and the playing style and all this. So let's balance the program. This is a good article telling us about 2 new sponsors on board. Big up yourself, Dane, former schoolmate. So big up yourself and big up to Mr. Bernard as well with the tents. Yeah, man. Hopefully they can supply like 10 more tent in the drop 2 more tent a month before you know it, you get 10. But respect to all the sponsors them for real, because that is a part of it that JFF definitely need. Definitely need. Thank you, but you return too late. Them say about Simoes. All right, what a way some man I try to tell me say yo, the whole of them they cuss Ole, I know them a turn around say we forget him. But to be honest, Manchester United levels and ours are not the same. So, what is there trash might be a treasure to us. You never know, Rob. Simoes are days done. Football gone past. Yeah, I don't see it either, Tennessee, to be honest. I don't see it. If we are ball, all right. This I got so I'm not even gonna say it because it not gonna sound right. So I'm gonna allow it. Renee must be broke, Jano. I know him love Jamaica still, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, the wheel. Regarding what you say happened to you in college, if that was me, I would have said the person little bit before you was cut. Good question, Young Kings. Now that them have all these sponsors, just build one, you know. Big up yourself, Jardy. What go on? Yeah, that's true. You can't compare. It's different. It's different. And that's why I'm gonna say you can't obviously you'd have cuss Ole in that job there, but would you really cuss him in Jamaica job? We don't know. No T and T or English for my national, no time. So Travis, if it's not a Jamaican, you're not a second for nothing less than a Brazilian. Cause we know Brazil are your thing, you know. Ole is not my new trash. He's still our treasure. They say a man that scored too much big goal could never be no trash for Man U, eh? Real United fan this, you know. Old Duke of Hazards. Alright, wanna deal with me on the like button now, people. Wanna deal with me. Alright, wanna get better. We can't get the 100 though, people. We need 24 more likes. 24 more likes. So I could go through this thing together, people. I not play the whole entire thing because it's long. But there are some parts on here that you guys need to hear, right? And then when I do that, I will pull up the other article that kind of going to speak to some of this in here. So let's see if we can go through this. Let me know in the comment section. All right, hold on.
But we certainly at the JFF want to assure everyone that we treasure every single contribution that comes in here, because as they say, every mickle make a muckle, and
every mickle make a muckle. Let me know if you can hear it.
Yeah, you would not. You people who don't organize a game don't understand how important, for example, a tent is. Right, the tents are extremely important.
Big up to the tent, man.
We have proper security and we have proper coverage just in case the weather changes. So we're very appreciative of this, Mr. Bernard. You know, I mean, it definitely will enhance our capabilities and ensure that we don't have to rent everything that we want, and that's what it helps us from a cash flow perspective. Certainly, to Mr. Spencer and his team, you know, we're really, really appreciative of this. It couldn't have come at a better time. A time that we were actually looking at how we could acquire some laptops, and definitely, you know, they've come in at the right time. So we're really, really appreciative. And they're good laptops. They're Lenovo's, right? Lenovo's, you know, for people as old as me.
Yo, Lenovo really good laptop though. Let me know. Say Lenovo. Say yes or no. Yes, good. No, bad.
And Earl and David Bryan, we know Lenovo came out of IBM, right? So you know, these are very, very good brands. I think it came when IBM decided to go into software.
Once a great.
They actually spun off their computer arm and came out with Lenovo, very good brand. So we're very, very appreciative of it, and we'll of course hear from the both of them, you know, short comments for this. I wanna just say that the JFF has been busy over the past few months. You know, we're just coming from Copa, and you know, we had some little event that happened with Copa. I know the media wants to hear about it, right? In terms of what happened with the coach. It's unfortunate that it happened like that. But you know, we have moved on from that. Obviously, you know, if there are any questions, we'll talk about it. But just to say that immediately on the information coming out, we started receiving expressions of interest from some very big names across the world, Europe, South America, and the CONCACAF region. We ended up getting 40 applications for the job, and we've narrowed it down now to about 5 of them, and we're actually in the process of doing the interviews. So the public will hear very shortly about who the new coach is. But I can tell you there are some very exciting prospects, people with track record, because I tell you, Jamaica has never stood a better chance than they have now of going to the World Cup. And every coach, I think, wants to take a team to the World Cup. And we definitely are going. I mean, when you looked at how the boys played during Copa, one of the comments that was made to me by someone is, listen, this team definitely, if you play like this against these South American teams.
Hold on. When you hear the man just say a while ago, the man say, if you look at how we play at the Copa, so what? Him realize that people actually watch the game them, right? Yo, I don't know why this man feel like him have to tell with them, say them something like this. You know, the man can just say we had a difficult Copa America, but it hasn't, ended the desire for coaches to want to coach Jamaica. Like him could have put it the next way, but the man literally make it sound like the Copa performance them. Why coach want coach, like we never watch the game them, Yo, them man are too wicked there, man. Anyway. For real, Jordan, but I love for us here more than what we are here so far. Cause the only ones confirmed really is Coley, Dwight Yorke, Ole, Simoes. Anybody else confirmed that may I leave out? McLaren was just somebody run with that, but I haven't really heard anything other than that one. So I guess his name was floated, so you have to say him too. Who am I forgetting? I feel like there's a few others that I'm not remembering right now. All right, continue. Big up S Technique.
Right, because we did lose 3 games, but they were competitive, right? And I think the boys played well. And remember, I always say to people, we lost 3 games, but when you go to the 100-meter final, Jamaica has that thing that, boy, you go to the 100-meter final and you come 7th or 6th. Boy, you fail. No, you've been amongst the 8 fastest runners in the world, being in the finals. So just being at Copa, right, and performing like that, you are amongst the best teams that were there. So, we will have.
How much team did they in the Copa? Not 12.
Have the opportunity to see the new coach on September 6th. We've actually started the promotion for that game. We will play Cuba at the National Stadium. We have got word that the lights are actually in. We're actually going to do the testing around that, thanks to the commitment that was made and the effort by Minister Grange, who, on learning what had happened, she jumped in. I spoke to her quite often at the time. She jumped in and ensured, I can tell you, that the budget was put in place and the lights, we are told, are installed and they're going to be tested and certified next week.
All right, people, I'm going to pause it right there. So, when I hear that, so, me hear a lot of people call this brother 3-card man. Me never call him that. Him can't tell me, say me call him out of his name, Mr. Chung. Me never call it that. All me I say is, me listen and I pay attention very well. So I heard what I just heard about lights and check next week, all these things. So when the game forward around next time, I don't want to hear no foolishness. Because you put this out there, and people there, a lot of people in the chat right now. I'm sure people are going to watch back this show after the fact because them gone to them bed. So enough people you tell, Mr. Chung. So we are gonna hold it to that. Next week, we want to know say some kind of check-in go on. I'm gonna have links over there, that side. So I can find out if any check-in go on. So no bother with no foolishness, all right? Yeah, man.
Right, official testing and certified next week. So
We're gonna check on that, people.
we will, of course, um, give the third party report on the lights to CONCACAF and have the sign off on the stadium to be used for night games. And therefore, once that happened, we'll announce the date, the time. It's September 6th, which is a Friday, and we're aiming for about 7 p.m. for that game. So I think everything will be in order based on the feedback that we've been getting, based on the lights that we know was approved a while back and has been carried in. So September 6th, we're expecting we'll have the new coach in place definitely by August, and we hear that some names that were talked about should be coming for September. So we're looking forward to a good game. As I said, we've started the promo on that already. We're going to ramp up the promo going into next week. Of course, A76 Stream has been handling that primarily with Simon. So you'll hear a lot more about that, the lights, and the game.
All right, so I'm gonna skip through a piece of what's coming up next because I'm basically going to introduce the guys who just read the article about the laptops and the tents and stuff. So I'm gonna skip out a little bit of this. Yeah, man, live in the stadium September 6th. Sound like a night game, people. I want to say that's a Friday, I think. Cause the other day I was looking, cause that's the day after my daughter's birthday. So I was trying to figure out like when her birthday was going to fall this year. Just the other day. Yeah, okay, yeah. So the 6th is a Friday because her birthday is Thursday, yeah. All right, yeah. So 7 o'clock Friday. Nice. Okay, 16 teams at Copa. The reason why I asked Danny is because him there make a point say if we reach Copa, right? And he might try use an analogy like to say Jamaican fans not really rate the people that reach the finals and come 7th or 8th because them no win. But when you check it, them are the 7th or 8th fastest in the world. But basically, we were one of the 6 best in CONCACAF to reach this tournament. And then when we reach this tournament out of 16 team, we probably are the worst goal difference out of everybody. So based on how them would have do all the metrics of where you qualify in the group, we would have finished 16th out of 16. So, I don't know. I don't think that these Copa performances or results would have made any coach want to come any more than before. Why can't Chung confirm nothing? Everything is pending or someone is working. Yeah, man, it's always by next week. A favorite line that by next week, September 6th, live with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, head coach. Big deal is on the train. Big up yourself, unseen. Yeah, man, me see ya talk about the Noah Lyles and Janelle drama tonight, Big up yourself, man. I have a take on that too, but I'm not getting into that tonight. I stay on track. Danny Dread, a big organization like JFF should be using iMac. Why? I don't know, Right now, the budget is Lenovo, so I have to work with it, young kings. As Danny saying, as long as the specs up to par for what them need, it can go on. From one Gunners fan to the next, Jason. The JFF don't run the stadium or is responsible for the lights. That's the management company. No, I understand that, it's technique. I know that very well because I happen to know Independence Park and well, I don't know exactly how it's run right now, but I have some ties to Independence Park. Let's put it that way. And yes, I know that it's their responsibility and the government's, but at the same time, Chung is the one telling me about dates and when things are going to get checked. So I can still go back to him and Ernest, nobody get vexed, man. Young Kings just rate Apple products, you know. So you must say that we use, you know. See, Drew, I said those are good laptops mainly for office use. Then, yeah, man. Danny make a good point though. As long as the specs is where you don't need for run whatever them are run, I'm sure them. Well, I can't. I shouldn't say I'm sure. Because I don't know if them plan to use them. They feel like audio visual at all. But based on what they were saying about them have things with referees and coaches, I would think those would be more for whatever kind of like classroom work or education work them doing. Them can just provide those to all the students. That's what I'm thinking. Them probably gonna use them for. Chung chat too much. But Travis, being a Gen Sec, you know, it's a part of your job, you know, you have to talk. But I don't people say that them rate him how him talk and stuff, and him is a good talker. I don't know. I think him put himself in a lot of trouble sometimes, the way how him talk. Some man just come on YouTube streams to chat. They're not doing nothing for Jamaica football. Yeah, that is true. Some of them will do something though, Travis, and you just don't know. Because not everybody need to load up what them do. But I agree that there are some that don't do anything and just come for give them opinion and all those things. But you can't kill a person for that. Conrad Smith, bless up, you know. What go on? We're outside. All right, so let me find the next part I want to play.
I believe that the development of women's football must be a priority for Jamaica. Jamaica's female team is here. We will
big up to Jamaica women female team.
So that they can actually explode. Okay. And then we'll announce the successful candidate. I see something where...
All right, this is the part. No, this is the coach part. No, this is how more I reach people. Make sure not smash the like button, you know. Yeah, and let me address this from Travis because I've been hearing this a few times. The JFF too transparent. I believe in Captain Time you would never know anything at Jason Guna TV. Yeah, I do think in Captain's Time. Well, couple of things. In Captain's Time, there was no social. This wasn't happening, right? There were no YouTube channels making content about anything. So that's the first thing. Second thing, I feel like Captain ran his thing a bit tighter. I think maybe there's a lot more people in higher positions in the JFF that might not see completely eye to eye now than one time. Because, you know, part of the title tonight, Chung, Ricketts, and Speid on same page with a question mark. I just get the sense that everybody kind of have their own idea what they think is the best thing, and is really and literally when these things happen, it's just a vote, and you know, it's kind of split, and somebody have to win in the end. But I don't think everybody see eye to eye based on how them talk. Even today, you know, you're gonna hear some things about this whole situation with the coaching search from Chung, and then it was directly about later today on Manningsman show. Shout out I Am Sure Sports, Manningsman and Speid today. Speid said, listen, it's a different amount of finalists than where Chung did say earlier. So, you know, Lau Travis, man. You and Travis just have an opinion them and keep it respectful, you know. Yeah, man, save someone when you can banter and laugh, you know. Why secrets? People need transparency. Yeah, that's why I say I give Speid him credit today because him literally say because Gunner's boss Carlene and say, boy, Speid and make himself to, you know, him to be more scarce, him to be less out there, you know. Cause him just make himself available to everybody. And Speid I say, yo, him hear the fans, him hear the crowd, the people them say, yo, they want more transparency in the football. So to a point, him give you the transparency, him make we know how the process go, you know. To a point, him not giving names, but him tell we, okay, we'll go from this number, we'll go break it down to this number, we'll go submit a sequential list, but we'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, at least he might tell me something. We know at least how him reach where I'm gonna reach. You know, Captain had more leniency based on the accomplishments. Well, I think Captain did more on his own, so he took power of more things because Captain has spent money upon the league. Them him have do this, him have do that by himself. So if you're not fall in line with that brother, then you're gone, you know, man. So they have a more iron fist to me. But you make a good point about the accomplishment them too. Because once him take the thing to a World Cup, people were willing to listen to him. You know, whatever him did have up his sleeve, they must say, all right, well, we never reached nowhere before you, so you saw the JPL Gears have 6 teams today. Yeah, man, I think it was what? Arnett, Harborview, Waterhouse, TG, and Dunby. I remember which 6. But we see some of them bad still. The Admiral jersey them. Yeah, man. I heard chairman of technical committee said, quote, stakeholders, always the biggest stakeholder, not Adidas and FIFA. Said, quote, and stakeholders. Clean up that JDJ. I'm not sure what I try to say. How is the biggest stakeholder, not Adidas and FIFA? Quote, and who is the biggest stakeholder? Well, Adidas wouldn't be a stakeholder, you know. Adidas would be a sponsor. Stakeholders would be the board, the members of the JFF. You know, the membership of the JFF. Those are the stakeholders. I wouldn't call the fans stakeholders because we don't have no votes. Adidas not a vote, so they wouldn't be a stakeholder. They're sponsors. Captain only built bakeries, no stadium. No, I've never built anything, but him did sponsor a whole heap of league with the bakery them. Arnett, Portmore, Harborview, Cavalier, MBU, MP. Okay. So we make them only drop them there. Want to Humble Lion Gears. Veer. Bless myself. Alright, I'm gonna play this part now. Cause I run out of time. I'm gonna want the show done before I reach somewhere. Alright, so boom.
So Smart Mobile Solutions is that deeply committed to give back to the community.
Alright, Dean, respect, but your part.
And we recognize that.
Hold on. This thing I move like it now I move.
And we recognize that JFF will play a crucial role in that.
Yo, I'm not over as why this a move, so. That team do get back out, back seal, getting the parish president's good books back then. Yeah, man, that's all it takes, you know. If I have the parish, them, you know. Hard for you lose, brother. Hard for you lose.
Everyone can participate. A lot of times what we talk about. All right, so we're going to go straight into the questions now.
All right, this is it. This is it.
And yeah, when the president comes, he will make his presentation. So we're going to go straight into the questions. So any questions you have, Mr.
Make Cranky run off a show. Man upset star.
Chung will answer from here. Chung will answer from here. You want to
listen keenly.
Oh. Are you sure we need this mic, huh? Go ahead, man. Yes, Mr. Lewis.
Yeah, you mentioned about coach,
Yeah.
the name. So,
number, as a number, some significant from 2025 that you were talking about some weeks ago to season. Yeah, so we actually got to about 14. We've cut now to about 5. So we're doing the interviews over the next week or so, and then we'll announce the success.
Next week or so. Him love that style.
Candidate. I see something where it's Dwight Yorke capturing that is saying that he's interested. Is he a part of that? Is he that side? He has applied in terms of the 5. I don't want to say specifically who it is yet, but certainly Dwight was someone that's been looked at. As you look forward to the new coach, I guess there are some lessons you learned and about you learned from the previous coach at this place, because I see where you said that you were surprised about him for events. I don't know why, because the signs were there. After packing up from set and there was issue of Whiteside, like it's Whiteside complain about that.
Alright, to be honest, people, me don't want to talk about this whole business where the man are going to. Me really just don't want to play the part where he might talk about the coaching thing. So the reason why I put in the title Chung, Ricketts and Speid on same page with a question mark. I'm not gonna play no more of this press conference, to be honest. Zine, so big up to everybody who are listening to that, but I can't bother with that no more. But listen, he said that it was 40 odd to 14, right, to 5. But him no want to divulge no name. Fair. Speid and Manningsman show today say it's more like 7, right? Him never really mentioned no 14 part. And then Ricketts, when asked about it, all he had to say was he had a preference, and his preference would be an English coach because majority of our players play over that side, and he just think that would be the smartest move. So 3 different figures in the JFF at a high level and not quite giving the same message, right? I would tend to believe Speid the most out of all, because I do think that the technical committee does steer the ship as far as, compiling whatever list they're going to come up with as far as finalists. And they would just be relaying the process and the information over to the relevant parties while the process is going on. So there's a chance that a number here or there might sound different. But again, I feel like it is imperative that whenever our organization is communicating anything, they have to be aligned. So I would love for at least these 3 gentlemen, who seem to be the people that we hear the most from in traditional media, YouTube media, whatever media, you guys get on the same page, man. It helps. Because now we've heard a few different names, numbers, amount of finalists. We hear the president saying that his preference is an English coach, to which Speid responded on Management Show today, well, that is why he's the president and not in the technical side. Which I thought was crazy that he even said that, but he said, I'm probably going to get in trouble for that, but it's the truth, which it probably is. I mean, there's a reason why Ricketts is not in the technical side, So yeah, I mean, I just want you guys to understand the importance of the message being on one accord, uniform, no mixed messaging. No, you don't send people over this corner, that corner. You just send them down the street. We don't want different things being heard. I feel like you have to really, get that message tied down together and you put it across the same, right? So my advice from little old me, Jason Guna, you guys consult each other a bit more. I know you guys don't really get along the best outside of working. I don't think, at least. Maybe I'm wrong. But it's important, guys, because you guys seems to be the main mouthpieces, especially Chung and Speid. to a lesser extent, Ricketts. I think Ricketts, if he was up to him, wouldn't say anything much. Don't ask me that mentality, you know. But the other two, I think they are okay with speaking. I think they realize that they do have to speak from time to time to people. So you guys get on the same page. That's all I ask, okay? But as I said, if I'm hearing mixed messaging when it's something to do with technical picking a coach, I'm gonna go side more with Speid. If it's something to do more with JFF's finances or you know anything like that, I'm gonna go more on the side of Chung, right? So but in the perfect world, guys, you guys would just have the same message. So I don't have to go searching down your word and matching it up together, right? So you guys get on the same page, please. It would be very helpful. All right. So the last thing we really did want to discuss, let me just give the chat. I saw some comments I wanted to touch on. So Dre the DJ upset with the whole quota business stakeholders is the reason why we have a quota basically is what Speid said. And he said this before today as well. That if the stakeholders got their way, there would be none. So basically like be happy with what I was able to fight for. You know what I'm saying? Ah, boy. But look, it is what it is. As a youth who I live overseas and my kids here, I take that quota thing personal. Sad for our country football. Yeah, Dre the DJ. I mean, look, I've heard people that say, boy, me born in Jamaica, my picnic them born in US and we live in US now and me no want even my picnic go back to play for Jamaica. US ship them for play for. I said, them man are sick in the head, man. Speid narrate Chung, and I don't think they're getting along. Boy, energy, I don't think it take a rocket scientist to see that because them never ever ever say the same things. Them one always say some different number from the other. As Technic said, Jason, would you rather JFF not come out at all? Question mark. Because if it was up to me, I wouldn't say anything because the vloggers just try to find issues with everything. Let the process work. Well, look, as Technic, I hope that the JFF and people in general realize that similar to mainstream media, YouTube will have different kinds of channels, right? Some of them going to be more sensational, some of them going to be more measured, balanced, some of them going to just feed propaganda. But it is up to the people them to decipher what they want to receive and what they want to take. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop media people from coming out with stories. I don't think if they gave us, put it this way, S Technic, the stories probably have much better quality because we're getting something. Because other words, people would just make up things. So you decide S Technic. This at least rooted in something. We get some print, we get some article, we hear some footage. So we can kind of, have a conversation rooted in something and not just pulling out names out of nowhere. Like how it started out. Because I remember some Pochettino, Tuchel, and some name where I get from before, brother. None of them names they know. So, and that's because we're getting some things. We're getting some info. Not because kids are born in diaspora, they are better than kids born in Jamaica, vice versa. Yeah, I think, Travis, that's the thing, At the end of the day, these teams are always going to be a subjective mission. Which player better than which player? So I don't think there needs to be a quota for this conversation to happen. I think it's going to automatically happen. My thing is, don't put a quota. Just let the players them play the football and you pick out the player them. Just pick the players. That's all I care about. Pick the players. Once you're running an organization with a bunch of different people, opinions will be different. Yes, S Technic, I understand that. But listen, when you're an organization like the JFF is, where it's not like pretty much decisions are going to be made on a voting basis, right? So that means especially during the process before any decision is made, it's very important that your messaging is on one accord, because you don't want the public to sway and vote. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm not wording it right, but I just feel like I understand there'll be different opinions, but it's not like everybody in the JFF talks. It's really just 2-3 people. So at the very least, before you guys go on these press runs, just talk about things that are main talking points so that when they can sound the same in those things. Like something as simple as What we're going to cut down the final list to? What number we're going to tell the media? 7, 5, 6? Okay, what we're settling on? Okay, it's going to be that. That's them thing they may attack S technique. That's not so much to ask. USA is after Vieira. Yeah, I hearing that on socials, but we'll wait and see. Most bloggers love mix up. That's why one of them who Anderson did a tip off carry out wrong information. Now him not have no info on JFF now. Wow. We say him get cut off. That's why I'm gonna run it down in a Travis. Usually fall on my lap because I'm gonna run it down. Parish Council say that foolishness. Oh, which foolishness Parish Council say? Oh, that him wouldn't want him pick the play. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think I was present that day. That was like when I first start watch YouTube. Never really did a comment them time there yet. Up, brother. Oh, somebody I yell up S technique. Look at Morocco. They have plenty of players born outside of Morocco. Yeah, man. They're not eat that, man. It's the way of football right now, I mean, too many people moving around the world. It's bound to happen. Such man don't have the info him used to get. You notice how him and Raymond sounded the same while talking? Wow. Anybody who can read between lines know what them are talking. USA drop them coach name. So hold on. Oh. Okay, Dre say see USA I drop no coach name. Okay, yeah. That is true. I know of local players from Westmoreland go to U20, the coach wait to put the player at left back when the players are AM. Yo, Jamaican coaches have an issue with this, Travis. But I don't think it's just a Jamaican thing. Because Al Grimson come and do the same damn thing. But yeah, I don't know. Where say the source get plug out. The plug get chop up. Channel. I know. So I can't depend on nothing, You have to do your own research, Because people will switch by you. Yeah, man. All right, people. Well, may have one other thing on the thumbnail, It was a big old question mark. So I believe, you see, that whoever the true front runner is, we don't know the person there yet. We not even hear the name there yet. That is my true, honest belief. I don't believe that whoever the true front runner is, I'll know when I hear the name. Yeah, man. That's what I truly believe. Yo, 12 more likes, I'm reach 100, We have about 10 more minutes. Please, get me to the 100 likes, people. That's all I'm asking for the night. And if you feel so inclined in the late night, drop a money on the board too. Yeah, man. But really and truly, I just 12 likes more people. 12 likes. See, 12 likes. I'm not pressure on 12 likes. In a week now. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe on a Friday night. Yo, you know what? If somebody want to drop super chat, I'm not stop, But tomorrow night, I'm going to do the U20 match, I confirm it. I'm going to find it. I can watch it right there, so in a little place. I can, yeah. We're going to watch the match, people. We're going to go through it together. I'm going to have my Bible, light some candle in there, and beer things. Some bloggers not on the content if them not call Speid and JFF name. Yeah, me not really live on them name. Obviously, if you're gonna do content about Jamaica football, I forgot to say them name from time to time. But me try keep it switch up, people. Me do matches. Yesterday me do the under 20 breakdown. Nothing for doing none of them. Something I'm just talk about the squad. Them when we gonna play our squad. So yeah, me try for at least show some well versed. I'm not for stay in a one lane. You know what I mean? And we can still hold the conversation no matter where we are talking about. Hopefully that comes across still. Jeremy Lee, big up. Big up yourself, Jeremy. What go on? Yeah, man, like the video, bro. I know you subscribe a long time, so just give me a like. I need about 10 more. I'm gonna reach to my goal, you know? I need to check the subscription them too. Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna do me right for the subscriber them, man. My goal was 10. I think we're going 12 subs for the night. Yeah, man. I don't know. I can ask for 5 more or 3 more. Give me 3 more subs and give me 6 more likes, people. 6 more likes, 3 more subs, people. I'm gonna reach to my goal. Yeah, man. I can't too pressure now. I ask for a goal and it'll make me reach it. So yeah, man, that's the most gratifying thing. You know, you set your goals, you achieve it. That's awesome. All right, so the last thing I want to touch upon before we go away. Respect Jean-Pierre. The like always help my brother. Respect for forwarding. Yeah, Eagle Republic, that's true, you know, because he said all through the process that even if them go down to the last 6, 5, 4, 3, if one candidate come kick with them foot at the end, so be it. Them will kick with them foot. They say sing a song too. They say Bible Kangle sing Sankey. If you don't think of anything else, let me know, you know, because I'm willing to do it, you know, as long as, you know, as long as I don't know none of them type of foolishness there, you know. All right, so the last thing I really want to do, people, me there wait from yesterday, you know, because them tell me say July the 17th, the world ranking I go follow out, you know, but little did I know they weren't going to put it out until the 18th. So finally today, you know, I go up on the FIFA site and I say, look on them rankings here, because obviously we know when they get the 2 wins in the World Cup qualifying, but we played 2 teams that were way ranked way higher than, I think Dom Rep is like 130 odd, and not even remember where Dominica was, but them way below it. So we beat them, but we probably not get no too much points for that. Obviously, in our group now, Mexico was about what 14 or 15. I think they were 14 at the time, and we were 53. Venezuela was 54, and Ecuador was 30. So we lose to all of them. So basically, the Venezuela one would be the worst because we lose the most points because they're so close to us. We lose a bit less for Ecuador, and we lose a bit less than Ecuador for Mexico. But all me know that's 3 games. I know sure we're going to lose points. So some were saying, boy, 53, well, we might drop out of the top 60, you know. But yeah, let's look at it, people. Let's pull up the screen. So let me share the screen. FIFA.com, men's rankings. All right, so, and I'm going to show you everybody. So first of all, I like how they do this at the top. Argentina is first. So Venezuela, who was in our zone, was the biggest climber this window, up 17 places from 54 all the way to 37. So imagine, people, you win 3 games in the Copa at 54 rank. And look where them reach, man. That could have been us. Yeah, right. Spain, 105.75 points. Biggest jump in points. Samoa dropped the most points, and Czech dropped the most with 13. All right, so let's just look at the top 10 real quick before we go down to Jamaica. So we have Argentina, France. Spain moved up 5 places from 83 with their Euro win. England moved up 1 spot going to the finals, passing Brazil. They switched places in 4 and 5. Belgium dropped 3 places to 6. So they had been hovering up around that first place for years now. This is like one of the lowest I've seen them lately. So 6 for Belgium. Netherlands didn't move at 7. Portugal dropped 2 places from 6 to 8. Colombia now in the top 10 from 12 to 9. And Italy in 10th, staying in 10th. Right there. So that round out the top 10 in the world. So now when we go to show full rankings, let's move on down just to show, because I thought this was kind of almost, the irony of this was so crazy to me. So Jamaica, as I said before, people were in 53rd and Venezuela was 54th. So Venezuela move up 17 all the way to 37. Let's look at some teams that we know were around us in CONCACAF, like Panama, who moved up 8 places, right? All the way from 43 to 35. So they have widened the gap from us there, right? So that's Panama. Then we look next to Canada, who moved up 8 places from 48 to 40. So they also put some distance in between themselves and us in this window, right? The next CONCACAF team is going to be Costa Rica, who went from 52 to 49. So they also put a gap in their distance from us as well. And the next CONCACAF team is going to be Jamaica. So that would make us the third ranked CONCACAF team outside of that traditional 3: Panama, Costa Rica, and then Jamaica, who ironically and quite cruelly is now 1 place behind the Republic of Ireland, people. Can you believe this? Republic of Ireland. Grimson don't play a game yet for Ireland. And the man start the campaign. The man basically put we right below the country where him gone to. I can't make this stuff up, people. When I saw this, I wish I could have taken my reaction when I first looked at this today. I couldn't believe the sickness, the cruelty of having to see the rankings with Ireland right above us by 1. Yo, the man them don't play a game and move up 2 and we go down 6, That's how them pass we, Now tell me life no cruel, brother. That no wickedness, that man. We have to there 1 below Republic of Ireland. And the man them gone with the coach. Oh, well, no for we never want him no more still. So it's not like we're vexed about that. But it's just, to me, the irony of it, brother. The irony of it. So when we look at it now, I didn't have him in the thumbnail tonight, and I don't plan to talk about him much more after this. I know I had promised that I wouldn't say anything again, but just because this happened, I had to kind of bring it up. But like he mentioned in his interview when he was leaving that he took us from 63 to 53, or was it forget how low we had gotten actually. Was it 68? I don't remember, but somewhere in the 60s to 53. But now really and truly, his last mark on us was getting us to 59. And quite cruelly, the team that he is now coaching just so happens to be at 58. So England, you know what to do. In the next matchup, just drop a big score upon Ireland. And yeah, man, with us neatly fly past Grimmy again in the rankings, Make us just get that 1 up over him. Please. Come in upon it. So yeah, people. That is it, I just wanted to show you guys that cruel thing, boy. Our rankings did take a hit. We lost 41.26 points. Luckily, a lot of these teams around us didn't really do much to move. When you're looking at some of these African nations, Greece, Iraq, Saudi, we just had such a big drop in points that we end up going below them anyway. So, we'll have some chances in the Nations League window to, at least get back up into that 14. Like that 1430 odd, 1440 maybe, if we can, win all 4 games, the 2 in September and the 2 in October. Because I believe that the next one coming out is going to be okay. So it'll be after the September window. So there'll really only be 2 games. So it'll probably be tough to get all those points. We probably only can get about 15 to 20. So yeah, we'll watch the rankings again, people. But again, England, you know what to do. We don't know who the coach will be as yet, but hopefully them bag up Ireland, Yeah, man. Because this is cruel, brother. I don't know how this can happen. All right, let me just do this real quick before I'm going. This is the CONCACAF rankings alone, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jamaica still in 6 in the region. Have some decent distance in between us and Honduras and El Salvador and Haiti. So, barring disaster, we should be able to be around. What really upset me though, let's look at the difference in the teams that were closest to us in CONCACAF. We went back 40 odd points. All of them gained at least 15 in the last window. So they really put the distance in between. You know, we're only 12 behind Costa Rica before, 19 behind Canada, about 40 behind Panama. Now we're 100 behind Panama, 90 something behind Canada. So they really put that gap there. So we have to claw that back up definitely in that September window and do the same in October. All right, people. So listen, don't make nobody fool you. Yes, the goal is the World Cup. Yes, we want to play in the World Cup. But listen, all these things help with these competitions, these rankings, and everything. So every game matters, people. Don't let nobody fool you. Don't let nobody fool you. All these games matters. All right. So that's what I'm gonna leave you with, people. That cruelty of Ireland being ahead of us in this damn FIFA ranking. I can't believe that happened, man. Yeah, man. So all the people that were in the building, please make sure you smash the like button on your way out. I want to thank all the people that stayed around and commented and helped the show to, you know, flow nicely tonight. I think it was a great one. We got through a lot of info. We still have a big old question mark on the board, but listen, in due time, people, in due time, people, we will get the answers. Hopefully, whatever we get, the people can support the coach, get behind. Well, no, why for that? Just support the coach, support the team, and yeah, just know in your mind, people, that it ain't gonna be the perfect candidate, right? But hopefully, with what we have to offer, we maximize it. All right, that's all we can really ask for, people. So respect for the 100 likes, we got over the line. Respect for the people who subscribed tonight to the channel. Definitely gained some subscribers, and I think I earned it. I don't think this show was a bad one. So big up on yourself, people. Thanks again for all the support. And yeah, man, drop a like on the way out. Share the content. Share it to your family. Make your dog subscribe, your auntie, your cousin, your sister, your brother. Yeah, man, we're going to get there slowly but surely. We're going to move it and make people know Jason Guna have a channel, because people still don't know. It's still people out there don't know. Even people that are kind of, so to speak, in this space, them still don't know about the channel. So yeah, man, let people know, man. There's another voice in town, and yeah, he's speaking sense, And if you don't think he's speaking sense, he's not afraid to accept the challenge, and we have the discussion. So yeah, man, I enjoy bringing the content to you guys. Hopefully you guys can see that and know that it's coming from a genuine place. Just passionate about it. I love it. I love the team. I just want to see them do well at the end of the day. So big up on yourself. Thanks again for the support and manners and respect. And until tomorrow night, people, look out for the thumbnail. I'm gonna try to drop it. I'm gonna try finish it tonight. It might not drop till tomorrow, but look out for it from early. I'm gonna probably post it in the community so you can click the link and drop a like on it from early. Get it out there in the algorithm from there. Because tomorrow we'll be here, people. Candle it. Sankey we are sing. Bible. Yeah, man. Science we're gonna work. Big up on yourself, people. Tomorrow night, under 20 Reggae Boys. Let's go. Can we pull off the miracle? We're gonna find out. All right, people. Blessings, manners, and respect.